What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another JGH live stream. As you can see, based off of this title, we are today doing another one of these videos where I try to talk about something that I've been thinking about because it's fun, and we're gonna see how this goes. First, let me adjust this so I don't have to move so much. All right, so as you can see by the title of this video, there's a question that I have a theory, first of all. I have a theory that anyways, let me see if I can get this started so we can get off to a better start than this. Anyways, let me start over. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're talking about, do you really want to be a millionaire? And essentially, this is something that I've been thinking about for a little while now. So there's like a ton of content on YouTube explaining how this person or that person got rich or became a millionaire or billionaire, honestly. And then there's other pieces of content that are promising to teach you how to get rich or be a millionaire or be a billionaire, or about just the way that billionaires and millionaires got their riches and how you can too. And just full disclosure, I watched some content that was adjacent to it. Sometimes there's a little bit of an overlap, but it wasn't always. But it still makes me ask the question, do you really want to be a millionaire? And I don't think there's anything wrong if you do want to be a millionaire, or if you do want to be maybe a billionaire. There might be a tougher conversation to have about that. But as time goes on and as I have more real world experience, I've realized that for me at least, what I want is not actually to be a millionaire or billionaire. And I don't actually think most people actually want to be a millionaire. And we're gonna get into this, and we're gonna talk about my reasoning as to why I think this is the case. Let me turn down the music a little bit, kind of loud. So yeah, I have a theory. So just to get started with this subject, let's start with this very first question. What is your career? What do you do for work? What is it that you want to do for work? What do you want to make your millions by? Let's just start with that question. So some people would say that they want to be like a doctor or blah, 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 or something like, and other things like that I think are really cool jobs. Personally, for me, I've always wanted to make music and make video content, and that's essentially what I'm doing right now. And there are some people that would say that what they want to be in life is an entrepreneur. They want to start a business. But I don't think that everybody that starts a business is an entrepreneur. Some people say they're an entrepreneur, but in reality, they're really just a small business owner. So the reason I say that is because there's a difference between being an entrepreneur and building a business and owning a small business. And a lot of people tend to fall more into the category of running a small business rather than being an entrepreneur. At least that's my perception of things. There are some people that are entrepreneurs, but there are a lot of people that are small business owners. And I think that in reality, if you really wanted to be a millionaire, you would be doing something completely different, because there are way easier ways to make $1 million, or just to make money in general, than like running your own business. So I'm gonna show you this real quick. Let's pull this up. Where'd it go? There it goes. Let's see. So this is like the average range for a millionaire, or for an entrepreneur, I mean. So this is the average salary of or the average income of a entrepreneur in the United States, according to careerexplorer.com. I'm just pulling stories from the internet. This could all be wrong. We can have a discussion about that later. But according to careerexplorer.com, the average salary for an entrepreneur in the United States is around $43,240. That's the average. And they say the top 20% is $134,000, which, if you haven't noticed, is not $1 million. It's not a millionaire. You're making six figures, which is cool and great, but you're not a millionaire. So that just is like, there are much easier ways to make money than being an entrepreneur. Because if you work a regular job, you can get paid a consistent paycheck. And this isn't me saying that you shouldn't be an entrepreneur or be a business owner or start your own business or pursue a passion or anything like that. Because I mean, I would be hypocritical if I was saying that. I do YouTube, I make music, I do all this stuff. I just want to kind of add a more realistic perspective on things. So like I said, if you really wanted to be a millionaire, you'd be doing something else like working a job on Wall Street, or like reverse engineering how you can become a CEO of a company, or just try to be born in a wealthy family, which, yeah, obviously you can't just manage that, but you can get married into one, so maybe you can finesse that. And the reason I say that is because if you look at what are high-paying income jobs, at the top of this list on Indeed, you have investment banking, Wall Street. The people, all right, the camera's right there. Wall Street, which is the people that basically screw over everybody else a little bit sometimes. But maybe you can do it ethically, which would be great. But anyways, that's really what you would be doing. There are other things on this list. They do list entrepreneur on this list, just so I'm not nitpicking information. But also at the same time, like I said, this could be you. This price range right here could be you. And there's other stuff, a sales consultant, C-level executive. They say influencer. That's hit or miss. All this stuff is hit or miss. The only one that really guarantees you to maybe be making $1 million is probably like C-level executive or like investment banking, maybe. Yeah. Where was I? So that's my reasoning. Like, if you really wanted to be a millionaire, you want to do so. Like, if I really wanted to be a millionaire, I wouldn't be trying to be making like content on YouTube or making music, because those things historically pay a lot of money to other people, but not the artist. So like, I can't say that I actually want to be a millionaire if I'm like doing this. If my main goal was to be a millionaire, I would not be doing any of this. I would be like going out there being a grifter and like trying to sell people a course. And like, even just when it comes to making money, for me at least, like there's a lot, like I have a bunch of opportunities to do different things that could make money, but like don't do them. Like I literally had a opportunity on YouTube to be able to make content about music business and selling courses on music business and talking about music tech and gear and stuff like that, and selling affiliate links, which are still in my description. You can still click on those and whatever. But I could have been doing all that, but it wasn't what I wanted to do. I could have made easy money doing that, but I chose to do something else, something completely different, and change my direction. Because at the end of the day, I don't really want to be a millionaire. Not saying I don't want $1 million. I don't want to make $1 million. My main goal is not to be a millionaire. So if I don't want to be a millionaire, and if I don't think other people really want to be a millionaire, what do I think people really want? Okay, my theory is that people really want the freedom that they believe comes with being a millionaire. So I have a clip right here from TikTok that I'm gonna play, and it is a bunch of people talking about what they would do if they got $1 billion. Now, clearly, this is not $1 million. This is not $1 million. This is $1 billion. So this is a lot more money. So this is people talking about what they would do with the money. So we're just gonna take a look at that for a second and see what these people are saying. Let me turn up the audio first, though. Okay, here we go.
What would you do if you won $1 billion? $1 billion, I would probably pay off all my student loan debt. That's number one.
Okay, pay off student debt.
Number two, grad school.
And then go to school and get more education.
That's definitely another one.
You're still going to grad school?
Yep, still gotta go to grad school.
What about you?
I would agree with that, but I would also, I know this sounds cliche, but like give it towards like donations and
Okay, so she would donate money.
and like, you know.
What would you do if you won $1 billion?
First of all, my thing is like, if you look at the reaction people have when they get asked that question, most people don't even know what they would even do with $1 billion. Like, they're just like, oh, I don't know. Let me think about that. Like, nobody's just like, oh yeah, this is exactly what I would do. I would do this, and this. Most people don't know what they would do.
I mean, you
got to
give some of that away to charity, right?
Maybe invest it in some sort. I feel
like people
and
say investing, like that's a safe and right thing
and I
to
would
say.
be able to give it back to also charity, but then also pay.
But yeah,
Oh my gosh, I would
Let's see what she
pay off
says.
my mom's debt
pay off her mom's
and
debt.
then pay off whatever I want because I'm expensive.
Yeah,
Okay.
No, and then I would invest some because obviously you have
you have to do that. Not really.
a new
Okay,
car.
so he asked her what she would get herself, and she said a new car.
Yeah, what kind of car?
I want a Honda Sport, a Honda Accord Sport.
A Honda Accord Sport, a car that does not, you don't need to be a billionaire or millionaire to be able to own. So this is obviously like anecdotal evidence of my theory that like a lot of people don't really want to be a millionaire or a billionaire. They just want the things that they want the freedom that comes along with it. But it's a good example. Like a lot of people would say that they would pay off their debt or somebody else's debt that they know about and give away a lot of money because they don't really need that. They don't really want the money. They want the stuff that comes with being a millionaire. And I mean, at some point, just having a lot of money just means you have a lot of money, and like it doesn't do you any good. Like you just have a bunch of money, you're just hoarding wealth at that point. And with that being said, you could make the argument that you want to have that much money so you can pass it down to your family and like have generational wealth and pass things on to your family. But you also don't need to be a millionaire or a billionaire to do that. You might just not be able to like pass down like a multi-billion-dollar business or multi-million-dollar in like investment portfolio or whatever else people pass down to their family to keep wealth in their family. And like the one girl said, she said that she wanted to buy a Honda Accord, which is, like I said, you don't need to be a millionaire to afford that. And that segues into my next point, which is like you literally don't really need to be a millionaire or billionaire to get most of the things that people say they want. So to even push that point even further, this is actually what triggered the idea to do this. I was on YouTube and Curtis King, shout out Curtis King, tag him let him know that I'm like talking about him. Curtis King, I saw this post from Curtis King where he was reposting something from Barry Hefner, who, if you don't know who that is, he is a music, what would I call him? A music business industry mogul, like a manager for artists like JID, Earth Gang, and other rap groups, and some R&B and pop artists as well. And he had made this post right here. And he said, I don't care what anyone says, if you can net 6 figures off your music career per year, that's a good career. Some people get up and work 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week to get 2 to 3 paid vacation days off and make $30K a year. It's about perspective. Understand when you are blessed. And he's coming from the perspective of somebody in the music industry saying you don't need to make $1 million to be successful and comfortable in the music to making music. Like you're doing really good if you're making more than 30K a year, essentially. But he said something about like the top 1%. But this picture right here is what really got me thinking about this. This picture is what you need to make to be in the top 1% of your state. Now these numbers, I don't know if they're accurate. Like this is based off of 2013 information. I found some updated information that we're gonna go to later in a second. But essentially, if you look here, no one really needs to be a millionaire to be in the top 1%, which means that you're making more than 99% of the people in the state that you live in. I live in Indiana. Like in 2013, I would just need to be making $297, under $300,000 to be in the top 1%. So this is my updated chart for 2023, I believe. Was this stats 2023? Yeah. So this is the sources. The Smart Asset America's Top 1% is different in each state. So fast forward to now, there are states that are getting close to you needing to be a millionaire to be in the top 1%. But do you live in Connecticut or like Massachusetts or something? But like, look at where I live, Indiana, 474,000, still not $1 million to be in the top 1%. But with that being said, there was something else that I did want to talk about to kind of like ground it a little bit more, because I don't like want to just talk about what it takes to be in the top 1%. But let's talk about like the median household income, which is obviously going to be lower than being in the top 1%. And the median incomes, let's drop this down. So these are all the states. The highest one to be in the median income in Maryland is $100,000. So that's the most where you have to be, where the median is. If we fast forward down here, let's find the median income in the United States is $74,000. Where is Indiana? Wow, we're really low on the list. $70,000 to be a median income. So I'm just going to scroll through this. If you see your state, so you can see your state. I'll also put these in the link. If anybody wants to see this, this will be in the link in the description, so you can kind of see what the median income and what the median income is in your state, and also like what it takes to be in the 1% in your state as well. I used to live in Ohio, 67, even less. Where's Georgia? Georgia, 67. All the places I've lived, you don't even need to be making $100,000. Actually, most places you don't need to be making $100,000. You're barely passing 70. And then this was another one. This was less appealing, but I figured I'd show this too. This will be in the description if you want to see it. This is by the government, so this is like more like government official numbers that we can actually look at. It just doesn't look as interesting for a live stream, so that's why I didn't really talk about that one as much. But yeah, the last thing, the other thing that I want to kind of put into perspective, because we've seen what it takes to be in the top 1% of your state. We've seen what it takes to be making a median income in your state. But what's like the cost of living by state? I couldn't really find a lot of good options to show this, but I did find this one website right here, which is gobankingrates.com. And they broke it down like this. So they go alphabetically. So in Alabama, the cost of living is about $58,000. Let's scroll down, and I'm gonna find Indiana again because that's been my frame of reference since that's where I live for this entire video. So Indiana, average cost of living is about $60,000 a year. Like this is like, when you start looking at this, you don't really need to be a millionaire to like live a comfortable life in the United States. Like you do need to have some more money than a lot of people do have, honestly, but you just don't need to have $1 million. Like, I just think like all this is basically me saying, I don't think people want to be millionaires. I think they just want the freedom that comes along, that they believe comes along with being a millionaire, because people want to be able to do the things that they want and not have to check their bank account and make sure they're not going to overdraft like I was doing earlier today when I went to go get dinner. And that's just the fact of the matter. Like, yeah. So with that being said, if you don't really need if you don't really need to be making $1 million to be in the top 1%, you don't need to be making $1 million to be making the median income, and you don't need to be making $1 million to be making the average to be able to like comfortably live in like the average cost of living in your state, then essentially what do I think people should do instead? So instead of pursuing $1 million, instead of chasing the money, I think people should chase their goals, like the things that make them happy and that they enjoy. So speaking from my perspective, I can say that for me, like I said, I don't want to be a millionaire, but it would be kind of nice to be making $1 million or more a year and then have all the benefits of not having to worry about all the stuff that comes along with life a little bit. But in reality, what I really want to do is just sit around and make stuff for other people to enjoy and for them to get value out of it. So that's like me making YouTube videos. That's me making music and sharing it with the world. That's me just messing around and doing random things that I enjoy and hope that other people will enjoy in the world. It might be different for you. You might have other things that you are more interested in doing and excited about and that really inspire you and that you really want out of life. But still, you probably don't need to be a millionaire to do it. Making the money can help you achieve those things, but it's important to keep in mind that the money is a tool and not the goal. That's how I'm going to wrap this up. I want to hear thoughts from you. I don't know if anybody's watching my live stream right now, but I do have a Discord, and if you have any additional thoughts, if you want to start a conversation, then you can click on the link in the description and you can join my Discord, and we can have a further conversation about that, because that's what it's here for, to kind of just push conversations and motivate some conversations to happen. All that being said, that is my thought on why I don't think that everyone and most people really don't want to be millionaires. It's not because they don't want the money. It's because what people really want is the freedom to do the things that they want and pursue the passions that they want. So if you have any different thoughts, if you think it might be anything, if you agree or disagree, definitely let me know. But for the time being, that's it. So, yeah. I never know how to end these things in a live stream and then transition into being like, I just had this whole conversation, this whole thought, and now I'm gonna make a song. It's not gonna be related to any of this. It's just something I wanted to do. So, but that's what we're about to do at this point. That went way faster than the other one, but I think it went pretty good. But this is where I really wish I had people watching these, because it would be really great to have conversations and get conversations started about these subjects and these thoughts that I have. But anyways, I just realized I never started playing the music again. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're gonna do a quick transition over to some music production live streams. So we're gonna do that right now, which is basically just me changing the color of the lights, which I have to do manually. So I'm gonna do that right now. Let's first turn up the music and we'll turn down my mic a little bit. We're gonna zoom out. Let's go with I like this light blue. We'll do that over here. Let's I might do a little more. hear me talk. All right, so we have blue light over here. We're gonna change over to a blue light over here. If I can get to this thing. Yes, plot twist, that light wasn't actually doing anything. It's tube light. But anyways, while I'm doing this, if you have any thoughts about, like, do you really want to be a millionaire? Is that still something that you want? Or do you agree or disagree? Just feel free to let me know. Like, let's have a conversation about it. We got to change this to match the blue color while we're in this transition stage of the content into music making. Let's see, we gotta... Oh, nope, that's wrong. Ah! Okay, and then we're gonna change the hue. We gotta match this one to this one. That's a little too deep of a blue. Okay, there we go. Does that match? Yeah, I think that matches. Cool. Okay, we're gonna put this back in here and pretend like this light is not just a tube light. There we go. So we have a blue light, then we have a light that's not blue. And that's where one of these comes into play. Then we're just gonna, I need this actually. Here we go. I wonder if it would be better when I do these like conversational type videos or live streams if I do them like somewhere else. I meant to actually go live on Instagram since like I can't go live on TikTok. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. All right, so we're gonna get this mounted up. You get to see the behind the scene process for how I do all this tedious, annoying stuff. Don't know if this light's gonna actually stay on the entire time. It might die at some point. Okay, there we go. We got a blue vibe. I forgot I made this beat. This beat is crazy. What is this one called? Oh, this one's called Shake. Okay, cool. I really like this beat, actually. All right. So this is kind of like the cool down section of the live stream. I think we have cooled down enough to the point that the lights are actually blue now. So it's probably time to start making some music. So something that I have been working on musically has been trying to figure out the direction that I want to go with my music. And I kind of landed on electronic, like UK garage, house, dance music genres. But I really like chords, like R&B chords. So I'm gonna see what happens if I blend R&B chords with some UK garage drums. So it's gonna be like fast-paced R&B music, essentially. I like how I said that and then like this song started playing, this dance vibe that I made. All right, let's see, what do I need to do? Oh, let me rename this stream real quick. UK Garage and yeah, so UK Garage and R&B. I'm gonna actually not, I'm gonna make it more, I'm gonna make it stronger. We're renaming the live stream, by the way. So we're gonna name it Making UK Garage with R&B Chords. If I could spell chords. And I'm gonna need a new thumbnail too. So people don't say, what? Why does it say, do you want to be a millionaire? Because that doesn't make any sense in this context. So let me make a new thumbnail. Let me pose. Let's pose with the keyboard. Let's model off the keyboard. I'm gonna do a Stevie Wonder. No, I'm not. That's messed up. Let's see. We're gonna do this. Look at the chords. Yeah, this is essentially how I make my thumbnails and do all this stuff. Blah, blah, blah. So I need to get this to my other computer, which has Photoshop, and then I can chop the photo. Let's see. Refresh. And then we're gonna download. Yes, I have multiple computers, by the way. Some of them may or may not be for work. But we're not gonna talk about that. I really want to put out this song. I should put out this song. I think I'm probably gonna put it out next year though, because I have an idea. Let's see. Don't need none of that. This is gonna be a real basic thumbnail. It's gonna be me in front of a keyboard, looking busy. With my hair slicked back, looking like Rupertino, whatever that means. I don't know what Action Bronson meant when he said that. Okay, export as a JPEG. Ah, good old drum and bass. Clearly, I just like making random music because I'm all over the place sonically. All right, we're almost done. I am almost to the actual. That's not. Okay, we're gonna change this. All right. What does this button do? What? That's crazy. All right. So everything should be updated and we should be good to go. Nobody's gonna be confused by the thumbnail being different from talking about, ooh, do you really want to be a millionaire? Stuff like that. Let's get this stuff out of the way. What? Apparently YouTube isn't receiving enough video or something. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. As such, what? Why did my stream connection just drop down in quality? What the heck? Ooh, that's not good. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna pretend like the stream signal is strong. Maybe it thinks that I'm not moving, that the video froze, but it is still totally moving. All right, here we go. All right, let's turn up the music because we're about to be making music. Okay, we're back to a good stream. Cool. All right, so let's jump into Ableton Live. All right, here we are in Ableton Live. My go-to weapon of choice for music production. Now I noticed, actually, wait a minute. Who was that? That was, so I am in the Discord for Disclosure. And one of the people in the Discord is this guy, Sila. I don't know how you say his name. You say their name. But essentially, if you watch the Apple event, their music was in the Apple event when they announced the new iPhone. And this person is just like in the Discord channel, and I was having conversations with them. I don't know if they have any other packs or anything. Let me see, what packs are in there? What is this one? Rid of me yoinks. Oh, there's a sample. Oh, that's cool, actually. Oh, Mr. Bill. These are all like the bass producers. I mean, the song was like a Flume-esque track. Ooh. Oh, that kick is crazy. These are crazy sounds, actually. What is that? Woo! Okay, none of this stuff works for UK Garage. None of this works for UK Garage, but I hear a lot of potential for that. We'll just go back to this pack that I was originally going to start with. Yeah. I like that snare. I like that kick. Hi-hat. That is crazy. I like that.
Yo, my DJ live on deck. We bring the vibe in check. UKG live and direct.
I like that. Okay, so I think I got my basic sound. Oh, there's a little fill in that. Cool. We're gonna scroll back up to the top. We're gonna get that kick that I liked. Drop that in. That hat. Where's the snare? I chose a different snare, but I'm gonna put both of them in. So that snare and that snare. And then we're gonna jump back down here to the... Ooh, I need that one too. Like a kid in a candy shop. Yeah, and then we're gonna take that loop. And we're just gonna drop it right here. That totally scared me. I was like, what is wrong with my speakers? Where is it? There we go. Okay, we gotta speed that up a little bit. We're too slow. We're gonna go to... I'll do 134. I typically do 135. 131. Okay, so that's our basic groove. I want to add my Sammy Vergy bounce on here. That's better. Now, that doesn't really give you much context for how the drums are. Like, okay, I'm gonna do that actually. Ugh, that's the wrong loop. So I'm not gonna do the whole loop. I'm just gonna loop this section. We're gonna put the kick right there. I think that's a nice pattern. And then we're gonna tweak the drum pattern just a little bit. We're gonna change the transient. I think what I need to do, because now I'm thinking about it, that's just like, that's not really, that's just like, let me find like a percussion. I need something that... I think I'm gonna take the back half of that, like the... So we're gonna like kind of really chop up this percussion loop right here. I like that. And then just copy that a few times, highlight it. I think I'm gonna go... So we're gonna put that a little late. We're gonna put this right here. Move that back. Actually, we're gonna move that back to where this one is. I think that's a decent groove. The nice thing, like, here's the thing, like, I think that UK garage and R&B go together well because, like, R&B is literally rhythm and blues. That's better. We're gonna join that. Then we're gonna okay, so we got that, and then we're gonna put the bounce on here. What if we chose a different snare? What if I need to mix that in a little bit more. So we'll drop this down to this channel. We'll delete that. And then we'll cut that and delete the rest. Then I'll put that snare back, but on its own channel. That's the wrong channel. There we go. And then we're gonna add our open hat. We're gonna turn that down a little bit so it's not so loud. We're gonna tweak that a little bit. We're gonna go to classic envelope. That is the wrong one. That's what I actually need. Okay, there we go. Go back there, classic envelope. All right. So I think we got a decent drum pattern. Something that kind of gives you a little head nod. Just to push it even further, let's see what happens when you add this. I think that snare, that makes it, yeah. That's that subtle rush snare. Okay, that was garbage. That was terrible. That was much better. I like that swing. There we go. Then we're just gonna okay, so we got our drums. Now, so we have the UK, we have the garage drums. I just realized I didn't have the camera on for that part. But we have the UK garage drums now. So now we have to get the R&B chords. So let's figure out how we're going to do that. What sound do we want? Serum. I think I want contact. I want to see if I have a sound that I like. Okay, so that's percussion. Do they have anything else other than percussion in India? Not in India, but like in the India pack. Pressure machine. All right, I'm gonna need to put on some headphones so I can hear this a little better. What I really want to do is invest in an in-ear set, but I have to be able to justify the price. I'm paying money for that. Oh, that's the wrong outlet. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna jump over to the overhead real quick. We're gonna try to build some R&B chords. Let's see, we're gonna do A minor. We're gonna go like, so I'm gonna think about the rhythm first. So dun, 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 I don't like that sound. It's too distorted. Let's find another sound. What if we just go with the classic? Let me put this behind my head. So we're gonna go A. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, I think I got a chord version. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna record that. That was weird. I need to figure out the timing of that. What is going on? Where am I starting? Okay, there we go. This time for real. All right, let's quantize that real quick. We got the general idea. Then we're gonna go down here. Let's do that movement. Let me figure out that chord. Okay, there we go. So we need to do... I just like the dissonance of these chords. What is it? I think it's... It's very like... let's see. So I'm gonna break this out into different sections because I like the bass for a actual bass and not just a keyboard sound, but I wanted to play this out and get an idea of what this chord progression was gonna be first. So we're gonna find a nice bass to complement these chords. I wonder if we can find, if we can swap this out with like a serum preset. Let's see if we can find one in Splice that we can use. Wherever they are. Splice. Come out and play Splice. We're going to go to Browse, Presets, and Serum. And we're going to say keys, I guess? I don't know. What if I say house? Trick it into giving me UK Garage. And then give her the keys. And house. And do chords. I have that one already. So synth pad, analog pad, fire inside. Let's see what we can come up with. I'll say fire. That sounds different. What am I missing? What am I doing wrong? I actually like that. Ooh. I hope this isn't like just like a whole chord. That's just like a trigger. It sounds like it's not gonna be what I want. But we're gonna try it anyways. Rescan. Iconic. I'm about to sneeze. Okay, we're gonna go to Splice, DS. Where is DS? Then find Iconic. There we go. That's too subby. Not a big fan of the chord progression. Doesn't really speak R&B to me. Might go back to the drawing board. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. But I want this to be like a good starting point. So what I'm going to do is rename that to chords. Because I like this sound combination. I just need to figure out what I want to do sonically with that. And then we're going to take these and copy them and put them here. This is going to be the bass, and we're going to do key. Bass is going to cover everything through C2. It's going to be right there. Okay, so now I should have this set up to be able to like play both at the same time if I'm in the right octave. I'm actually gonna change it. I'm gonna bring that up to there so I can have another octave. Okay, let's see what we can get out of this. Let's see if we can get a nice chord progression out of this. I want different chords. Ooh, okay, so this is, maybe this will help if I have a chord, if I have like a vocal sample. I'm just like, sometimes I feel like I'm in like the beginning stage of learning how to like do the stuff that I hear in my head, which kind of sucks because I've been making music for like almost 10 plus years at this point. So I just need to actually like force myself to do stuff that I'm not comfortable with and force myself outside of my comfort zone. Typically at this point on a live stream, I would have pivoted to just being like, well, let me just use the sample. And I don't want to do that right now. So we're gonna make this work. I'm just gonna try to find ways that make it easier for me to do this. So I need, that is not R&B. What the heck? We're gonna say dry.
I've been thinking about your love tonight. Yeah, two hearts gonna make our worlds collide.
Lost in memory.
There is a place I've gone.
Why you gotta be trying to be doing me like that? And you calling, you texting, you wanting this back. You why you gotta be trying to be doing me like that? Why you putting up an act? No, you won't get this back, no. Why you gotta be trying to be you calling, you texting? Don't turn this back. You why you gotta be trying to be doing me like that? Why you putting up an
Blessings. This time I put me first. This time I put me first. Life gets what you deserve. Life gets what you deserve. This time I put me first. This time I put me first. Life gets what you deserve. Life gets what you deserve. I just need to feel you're in love. Oh, yeah, yeah. I just need you to keep it up.
Yo, I just walked in with 100 bands. I got 100 bands. Yo, shorty say she love me, got her other man.
That
Yo,
is not.
eyes on the money.
I am helpless, helpless, can't you see? I am helpless, helpless, can't you see? I am helpless, helpless,
I
can't
actually
you
kinda
see?
like that.
I am helpless, helpless, can't you see?
Wanna feel your hands all on my body, and I wrap my legs so tight you got me. When I feel that tingle down my spine.
Met her in a club, unruly, Henny in my cup. She came to met her in a club, unruly. Met her in a club, met her in a club, unruly, Henny in my cup. She came to me, made her fall in love. It's too easy. Now she wonder if she ever gonna be. Met her in a club, unruly. Met her in a club, 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 unruly, Henny in my cup. She came to
Party o'clock don't stop until the morning. Party o'clock don't stop until the morning. Plenty juice in my cup will surely get me right. I hold a corner while my waist for ya. It's a vibe tonight. It's party o'clock, yeah, you know that it's that time. Oh, party o'clock don't stop until the morning. Party o'clock don't stop until the morning. Plenty juice in my cup will surely get me.
overthink tomorrow when we're alright. That's when we forget just who we are. Make us come together and it's alright. That's when you remember who you are. Overthink tomorrow when we're alright. That's when we forget. Overthink tomorrow.
Let me see. Let's see how this works.
Overthink tomorrow when we're overthink tomorrow when we're alright. That's when we forget just who we are. Make overthink tomorrow when we're alright. That's when we forget just who we are. Overthink tomorrow when we're alright. That's when we forget just who we are. Make us come together and it's alright. That's when you remember who you are.
Alright, I'm going to make this cover the whole spectrum and then just turn this one off. I like that. I've heard that in another song though at the same time, but it is.
Overthink tomorrow when we're alright. That's when we forget just who we are. make us come together and it's alright. That's when you remember who you are.
You want my love you because I trust you with all of me. Love you because I trust you with all of me. Oh, you best but wait, I'm not thinking straight. You've been on my mind all day, all day. It's strange, I can't concentrate. Wait.
When you making love to me, 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 it's like a line in our energy, energy.
I think, okay. Okay,
When you making love to me, when you making love to me, it's like a line in our energy, energy.
Okay, so I like that key. So I think I like that chord progression, G sharp minor. That's what I need. I need a chord. I need a progression. I can't speak English right now. Oh my gosh, G sharp minor. Okay.
Let me be there for you, like you've been there for me. My desire overflowing like the roof is leaking. 'Cause baby, when you hold me, all my wounds are healing.
This feeling got me down so bad. My mind is going round and round, wishing I could take things back, but I can't. Should have taken that chance. Running was a foolish plan, wishing I could take it back, but now it's too late.
When you making love,
make you what? Decide on me, baby, won't you put me first? Need you to need me, baby, won't you put me first? Make you what? Make you what? Decide on me, baby, won't you put me first? Need you to need me, baby, won't you put me first? Make you what? Make you what? Decide on me, baby, won't you put me first? Need you to need me, baby, won't you put me first? Make you what?
Okay, maybe it's too dark. I think G sharp minor might be a little too dark for what I'm looking for. Let me try something more upbeat, see what I can come up with.
You don't have to be a hypocrite, I can handle it. Just tell the truth and get it. You don't have to be a hypocrite, I can handle it. Just tell the truth and get it over with. You don't have to be a hypocrite, I can handle it. Just tell the truth and get it over with. You don't have to be a hypocrite, I can handle it. Just tell.
Broke it.
Okay, I think still not exactly R&B for what I'm hearing in my head, but I hear something with that vocal. So we're gonna just roll it, see how this goes. Okay, I think I figured out something's breaking. What's going on? Why am I dropping my signal? Check, check, check. Okay. Okay, so ooh, I think I have an idea, and I think this is gonna work. So we're gonna go. I'm just gonna record it. Okay. And we're gonna move that right there. Oh. That, and we're gonna move this sound down here. We're gonna find a better sound for that. What if I jump it up an octave. Let's change that to complex. Go up. Okay, we got a little groove now. So we're gonna go house, UK garage, okay. And then we're gonna get rid of house. I think, let's do that. That's what I want. I want that sound. It's a little bit softer. But then we're gonna continue it. And then for this, we're gonna jump over here. What was it called? There was a bass that I saw that I already had. Organ. need to figure out the chords. I'm gonna try figuring this out like this. I want more of a pluck. Go with this. We're gonna do this one. Okay, so we got the high note. We just need a third one to make it a full triad. Let's see. R&B at all, but I do like it. That's cool. And then we'll do this is coming together slowly. What if I add a clap in here? Let's do that. Let's find a good clap. Okay, I get it. Help build splice. Nope. We don't want presets, we want samples. That one right there. That was easy. We're gonna drop this in right here. I am gonna make those a little shorter. think I need a shaker loop as well for that, like a tambourine. If I could spell tambourine. We're gonna say loop. Yeah, I think that's it. That's right there. And then we're gonna drop this right here in the track that's not meant for it. What do we do complex? No, repeat. We have like plucky chords. I think I need to add something that, like a pad, a little bit. Just to kind of like fill it out. Right now we're kind of missing, like it just feels empty. There we go, okay, cool. I don't think there's any sounds in here, so I shouldn't have any problems with doing this. Cool. We're gonna drop that. Oh. Let's do a super saw. I think like I use super saws a lot in my music, so I haven't done anything with a UK garage sound before. Let me try blending this like future bass pad. Let's see, where is it? Chord. actually sounds cool. Okay. Let's see if I have another super saw. Let's see if Splice has a super saw. Where did my Splice go? Here we go. So here's what we're about to do. So I want a super saw. So let me say synth. And then I'm gonna say genre future bass. Okay, let's see what we have for that. And I need chords. I'll keep this playing while I look for this. Chords. There we go. Okay, let's. Actually, I'm changing some sounds. Okay, this is gonna be like the weirdest blended sounds I've ever done. Sorta, kinda. I made weirder stuff. So now we're gonna rescan folders to disk. Let's figure out what that one was called. Core SFP. 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 And what do we have that comes up? There we go. Not what I was expecting. What if I throw OTT on it? OTT fixes everything, it doesn't. We're gonna pretend like OTT does fix everything. Really just made it non-existent. Wow, it just killed the entire sound. What's over here that we got going on? Let's see what we got. What was the other one that I did that I liked? I'll try the brass one. So this is stab saw. Stab underscore saw. First rescan. Okay. Did it just friggin' crash? Oh my gosh. Yes, reopen. I crashed. I crashed Ableton Live, apparently. That's so stupid. I'm annoyed now. It is 11 o'clock though, so I will probably be hopping off soon though. Now, I don't really know what I did to make it crash, but I hope I can actually open up the project again. Okay, it's open. We're good. Now, I don't know what the last thing it remembers was. Let's take a look. Oh, I lost all my sounds. I hate it so much. Oh my gosh. All right, so I remember what some of these sounds were. So this was like splice. It was a bass, obviously. No. I'm trying to remember what the name of it was called. I have like way too many. I'm thinking about deleting a lot of my sounds. Not deleting them, but like moving the ones that I use the most into specific folders so I can find them really quick. And then just force myself to only use those folders. All right, I'm gonna have to backtrack. So I'll come back to the bass first, but I'll start with these because I heard something. What is that? Turn off that. And we're gonna come over here. I heard chords harmonize 1. What just happened? Like, I just don't understand how, like, I can go from... Like, I hear that and I'm like, oh, that's what I'm looking for. But then I play this and it sounds like there's like an extra hit and I'm like, what the heck? Well, I'm slightly annoyed right now and I might just end the stream on a terrible note. One of these is causing that. Okay, so there's that. What if I just do that? And it's like a mono sound too. Okay, well, this stream was going so well at the beginning. And it all fell apart at the end because Ableton crashed and I forgot to hit save. So always hit save. I don't really feel like going back through this and fixing it to make it sound the way that it sounded before. I will do that later. I'll just look back at the stream and see what sounds I had in settings and stuff like that. Right now I'm tired and I need to go to bed. So, worst ending to a stream ever. But thanks for watching. I will catch you in a couple weeks, actually. I won't be live streaming next week. So yeah, it'll be a couple weeks. I'm going to try to get out a video by then, though, so that can be, so I can kind of have something coming out in the space between me doing a live stream, essentially. But anyways, I will catch you in the next one. Have